Magic Tree House, Book 10, Chapter 4, Hands Up. It's the colt, said Annie. He's looking for his mother. She ran toward the white-eyed little horse. Wait, called Jack. Oh, brother, he pulled the book out of his bag. He found the chapter titled Horses of the Wild West. He started reading. At the end of 1,800, over a million wild horses called mustangs wandered the west. The tall, fast horses were descendants runaway Spanish horse. Mustang herders captured them and sold them to rangers. Breaking a wild Mustang took great skill. Jack turned the page. There was a picture of a herd of horses. Two of them even looked like beautiful mare and her colt. Hey, Annie, Jack called. You should see the picture. Annie didn't answer. Jack looked up. Annie was trying to get close to the young Mustang, but he kept darting away. Watch it, he's white, said Jack. Annie was speaking softly to the colt. She slowly reached out and grabbed the end of his robe. Still talking to him, she led him a broad wooden horse. Stop, don't do anything, said Jack. He flipped the pages of the book and found a section called How to Treat a Horse. The basic rules how to treat a horse are simple. A soft hand, a firm voice, a sunny attitude, a brace, and rewards. I've got to the rules, said Jack. Don't do anything before I write them down. Jack put his notebook and pencil. He wrote, Horse rules, soft hand, firm voice, sunny attitude, brace, reward. Okay, listen. Jack looked up, but Annie was already sitting on the colt's back. Jack froze. She held his breath. The Mustang whinnied and pawed the ground. He snorted and tossed his head. Annie kept patting his head and talking softly. Finally, the young horse grew still. Annie smiled at Jack. I named him Sunny. Sunset, she said. Jack, he said, let out his breath. Let's go, said Annie. We have to take him to his mouth. You are nuts, said Jack. We have to solve our riddle. It will be dark soon, and those guys were real bad guys. I could tell. We don't have any choice, said Annie. Oh, brother, he knows she wouldn't change her mind. Let's see what the book says. He read more about Mustangs. While Mustangs live together in families, they bond between a mare and her young very strong. His sound of distress, of hunger will always bring her to him. A Mustang cannot bear to wander alone. Jack looked at the sunset. The young Mustang did have to have a sad looking in his eyes. Okay, we'll make a plan, he said. But first I have to get out of these boots. Jack grabbed one of his boots and pulled. Hurry, said Annie. I can't even think in these things, said Jack. He huffed and puffed and pulled. Then a deep voice stopped him cold. Hands up or I'll shoot. Jack let go of his boots. He raised his hand in the air. So did Annie. A cowboy rode off an alley. His face was bony and tanned. She was riding a gray horse and pointing a six-shooter. I reckon you're the smallest horse thief I've ever come across.